America, the Los Angeles Lakers are trash. They're god awful. They're horrendous. If you down with me for real, you know I'm a Lakers fan, so you know I do not want to talk about this. But obviously, my brother feels some type of way about them. He has something he needs to get off his chest in regards to this franchise. Okay, so I'm gonna go through it. Okay, I'm gonna go through it. But since I'm gonna go through it, the least y'all can do for me is hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing to hit that button. Okay, just hit the button out of
Yeah.
sympathy for first letter.
There
Okay,
will be more Laker talk on this pod, by the way. So it
yeah.
ain't like it's gonna go away.
Well, it should go away the way they look. Okay,
This
we should give them the same attention that we give god awful franchise. Oh, we are god awful franchise. You know, I
it,
can't speak on nobody else. We are. I'm about to say like the Sacramento Kings, but oh, we just lost to the Sacramento Kings. All right, like we fucking suck.
yeah.
And I got Hall of Famers on my team, but I digress. Okay,
Oh,
so
don't
just
digress. Do not digress.
hit that subscribe button, America, out of sympathy for your boy first. Okay. Tim G. Jacob, the floor is yours.
You know, I'm sitting there watching this Clippers game the other night against the Lakers, and I'm just watching this, and I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, is LeBron trying to tell people or tell the staff and such, I can play 35 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I can play 40 minutes. Like we get he we've been enamored with the marvel of his way he keeps himself up,
Mm-hmm.
physique in year 20. Because that's the new catchphrase, year 20. LeBron is supposed to be even better in year 20. Like he went and he found a new herb or something. And he put that into his off-season regimen.
Like he got vibranium or something,
He got yeah,
Black
yeah,
Panther just came
yeah,
out.
just
Let's throw it out there.
yeah, all that. And you know, we can sit here and we can make excuses for the Lakers, but we're just not. Okay. Darvin Ham has been put in a very tough spot. And he's been put in a very tough spot because he does not have the ability to mold into the manner in which he wants to mold players. If Darvin Ham was the head coach of the Orlando Magic right now, I think he would have a close to 500 record. He could end up fringe making the playoffs
Mm-hmm.
because he gets to institute his imprint, what he's trying to do. I just don't think the veteran laden squad that is the Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
comprised by Jenny Buss and Rob Pelinka and company, have done Darvin Ham a service. You done him a disservice. There's no Laker fan right now today that can blame Darvin Ham for anything that goes on that floor.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Because right now at the top of the Western Conference is a guy named, I believe his name is Will Hardy, who is off the bench from Boston,
Mm-hmm.
who has went to Utah. Of course, Danny Ainge, great GM, masterful GM, probably a manipulator in some sense because he knows how to finesse with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at his roster, they offloaded Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, who we will say they're the NBA jam of the Utah Jazz. Them the two you're gonna see on the video game.
Mm-hmm.
And they are leading the West. The Portland Trailblazers are third, I believe, in the West.
Mm-hmm.
The Portland Trailblazers,
They are.
who never had Dame in tow most of last year, and Chauncey Billups has formulated. But you know the difference is Dame will buy in, and Chauncey's got youth. And that makes a difference. LA, y'all screwed this up so bad over so many periods of years. So over so many years. With the talent that is in the league now that you once had, that you would not keep because you sold out on the big shining thing. Y'all gonna pay for it for a while. And it's wrong to my brother that you do it to him. It's wrong that you do it to him. You sold out on LeBron. LeBron can't play with the young guys. He got to have veteran leadership. Get him a guy. Go get him AD. Okay. Last I checked, 8 years ago, AD's league. That's what they told me. Been waiting on it. It's still been loading. It's like watching my computer and the circle of death. I've been waiting on it to load. You sold the house for him. What do you get in return? You get a title in a bubble that some people don't respect. People don't respect it. They done pour water on that. That done watered down now. It ain't even real to most people. They don't, hell, SI don't even run the bubble championship t-shirts and Sports Illustrated magazines, you know, all this stuff that they run for you. I didn't even see them run that back then. You bring in Russ. You vilify Russ. Now, Russ is the hardest playing person on the team. He's bought in. He does the right things. Russ ain't a bad guy after all. What you want from him? All Russ want to do is compete. So if I had to say right now, Russ is probably the guys on that team, the competitor. I don't see no Bron dog. I don't see no dog from LeBron. We still ain't found the dog in Anthony Davis. So what we doing? What we doing? So you telling me that on both ends of America, the Knicks ain't relevant and the Lakers ain't relevant. How is that good for the NBA? How is that good for the NBA? And I ain't even got to talking about shooting. I ain't even got there yet. Ain't going to. Ain't even gonna touch it. Y'all watch the games. So what we doing? You wasting my time. I'm trying to see a product from LA. I go in the games, watch the Clippers game, for example. I sat there, I said, you know what? These boys gonna show up tonight. That's what I said. That's what I said. And I ain't capping. I said, these boys gonna show up tonight. Because you see flashes every now and then. You see it just a little bit, you know. You see the Matt Ryan role player, big shot thing, you know. You see Austin Reeves. Those are two shooters. Two good shooters. Two decent shooters.
It just made me because of
two
it.
Decent shooters.
I just thought about the fact that if it wasn't for that shot,
yeah,
a 2 out of 10 shot that he makes, we would win one game so far. This
you have one game. You have one game. You sitting down here next door to the Houston Rockets. And it's unreal to me. It's unreal to me. With three guys, three all-star guys, two MVPs, two former MVPs, and a guy that's supposed to have been took over the league. Burn it down. That's it. That's what I'm saying to y'all tonight. Do the thing that is unthinkable. Matter of fact, do me one better. Trade LeBron and AD, keep Russ, and put some young guys around Russ, bunch of shooters, and let's just see what happens. Because we seen what Russ do with just Russ and them.
Just Russ and them. Well, just Russ. If we had just Russ and a bunch of shooters, let's say Russ and a bunch of 3-and-D guys and a big he can run pick and roll lobs too, we might make the play in, I think.
You might make the play in. You sitting here right now, ain't even in the dough. And meanwhile,
look how crazy what we just said is, OT. We can't just walk past what we just said. Look how crazy that is. that we even talk about the fact that we got them three guys and we ain't make play. Everybody try to talk about the roster around them.
No.
I don't give a fuck who the roster is. With
No.
those three men,
That's it.
especially Anthony Davis,
Especially Anthony Davis.
you making the play ain't supposed to be a given. You making the playoffs supposed to be a given. Because LeBron, I've said this plenty of time, LeBron should be able to play point guard till he's 45 years old, probably. Just pure point guard.
True.
If you can get him to buy into that. Now, who can get LeBron to just say, he did that for one damn year and we won a championship?
True.
He played point guard, led the league in assists, played point guard.
True.
I don't know how in the hell the next year he ain't played the same damn role. Go do it again, LeBron. I don't know. It's like the classic, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't
The
fix
Lakers do they not say that out west or something? Is that just a southern? Maybe that's just one of them southern things. You know, we got a lot of sayings down here in the South. Is that just a southern saying or something? Tell you, think about what we did. We got rid of, like you said, all this talent around the league. And then I saw a thread. I was trying to find that motherfucker on Twitter right then. Somebody tweeted out talking about how good some of these other players. Oh, I know what it was. It was a video of that 2020 team. They were walking in somewhere. And like they were being greeted like kings or whatever. Okay. And so Kuz, you know, Kyle Kuzma, retweeted it and said something to the effect that they basically were like the Beatles or real rock stars or something, basically saying that they folk were fucking with them hard back then. They loved them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the damn comment section, you got Laker fans. Oh, we had everything. Oh, we had everything. Well, then finally some king said, when these boys were with the Lakers, y'all were trashing these motherfuckers and calling for them to be traded.
True.
And that's the damn truth.
That's true.
You fake ass Lakers fans or you novices when it comes to basketball, or you casuals were sitting up here sending death threats to Danny Green for missing a shot in the playoff when LeBron passed him the ball. Y'all call for Kyle Kuzma head every damn game. You can go look these things up. Snoop Dogg used to cuss them boys out. He'll show love to LeBron and AD and say everybody else trash. Y'all need to get in the gym.
He did.
Now that all these boys gone, everybody miss.
Everybody miss.
Well, y'all bullied them up. Now, Pelinka and the organization shouldn't succumb to Twitter bullying. Just because the internet is saying this person traded, we gotta let them go. Just like they were always criticizing our coaches' rotations and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The previous coach, I should say, my bad.
Yeah.
Frank Vogel always got ripped online. Oh, we lose, fire Vogel. Well, goddamn, we 2-10 now?
2-10.
It never was Vogel.
No, it wasn't.
It's Anthony Davis.
It's
LeBron is in his advanced. Hey, y'all this year 20 shit. LeBron still like is 37 years old as we tape now.
Yep.
Okay, the motherfucker ain't 40. He's not 40 now. He's 37 years old.
Yep.
We should not be 2-10, T.
Should not. Absolutely not.
Ain't no fucking way we should be 2-10.
And to me, the biggest thing for me is that I think, you know, when they put all this on Frank Vogel's head after the title, if you look at the construct of that team that year, that team was perfect because they had interior defenders and they had some guys that could challenge on the perimeter a little bit. Rondo, LeBron was even playing some D, all that kind of stuff. It was almost like there was commitments made across the board and everybody bought in to just the style of play Vogel wanted to.
And we had the bubble.
And you had the bubble. Okay. and
Okay.
that's fine. But I mean, just
'Cause
to give credence to the title.
AD's brittle ass had all that time. You know what I'm talking about? Where he was gonna be straight.
Mm,
Braun has gotten hurt every year except for that. So logically, you can say that helped him.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? The Clippers, who we since Bronny came to LA, we ain't never really beat them boy like that. Damn
Yeah,
near every time I see them play,
they
they
said the
beat them.
Clippers got like 9 or 10 in a row off of them, something like that.
They been beating our ass, T.
Mhm.
They been beating our ass. Okay, so the fact that they didn't want to be down in that bubble helped us because I don't know if we beat them in the series.
Right,
I don't because they just been whooping our ass since since
right,
Bron been over there.
right,
So all that shit helped us that it was in the bubble. I can admit that as a Laker fan. Okay, I admit that. I ain't you ain't taking my ring back. Okay, but
right,
I can admit that.
right.
But other than that, this shit been a disaster. Been a
I'm,
disaster.
I, I'm just appalled by the simple fact that they say Palenka's a pretty good. He's a pretty good guy at what he does. He was an agent at one time, right?
Kobe
And now
Bryant's agent.
that's right. Okay, Kobe's agent. Now he's GM and everything. And so my thing is though, I got two things. I'll leave it at this. One, this goes to show LeBron is a good leader when there's good people, when the talent is there. But the idea of building them up, the
They told
building
us
them
he
up
makes
thing,
everybody better. That's what we've been
that's what
told for
they
20
said. That's what
years,
they said. And
that he
he
makes
does not.
everybody better.
He does not. And the second thing is that Anthony Davis should probably get pulled off top 75. Yeah, let me say that publicly.
You gonna go step
Let me just take it a step further.
go amend it like the Constitution, amend that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
let's go ahead and let's put Dwight Howard there, former Laker, based upon the fact that he actually was the catalyst of getting the team to the finals.
He was.
He was the guy. He owned the Defense Player of the Year award
He did.
for a little bit. Great rebounder. Now, some could say he lost his way along the way, got a little too, out of his character, whatever you want to call it. Okay, cool. But Dwight Howard had a period of time which people were like, this might be Dwight Lee. They've been waiting on Anthony, and they ain't seen it. So let's go ahead and let's switch it up today. Let's just move him on off. We got food. We got food, y'all. Let's just be real. We got food. He was great in New Orleans in a market where he didn't have expectations. And then the expectations were placed on him in LA. He had LeBron beside him. He's not gonna be the guy that leads a team to a title. It ain't happening for the rest of his career. Let's just write it down. Mark it today on the 12th or 13th, whatever you want to call it. Tim G said Anthony Davis ain't that guy. Let's just be done with it.
Now I'm just looking at the year to year real quick of the roster from that 2020 season to the 2021 season. Okay.
No
Now,
Dwight, no JaVale,
the
right?
2020 season, JaVale and Dwight, we were big.
Big.
We were big. Were we the best shooting team in the league? No. We were great defensively, and we were big. We dominated the paint.
Yep.
Ain't nothing wrong with dominating the paint. Everybody ain't gonna be Steph and Clay. Everybody will think we gotta go be Steph and Clay. No, you ain't got to do that. Okay. But other folks who we had on the team that folks used to rip if they missed a shot. Okay. See if you remember these guys, T. Remember a man by the name of Kentavious Caldwell Pope?
Yep. Serviceable. He a nugget now.
Remember how folks used to rip him on the Lakers?
Yep.
Call him for his job.
And he one of the guys that got this. He one of Rich Paul's guys. if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
He in Bron camp,
I mentioned Kuz already. Kuz still a young man. He was 24 when we won that championship. Kuz.
hooping in Washington.
Okay,
As we
Danny
speak.
Danny Green was on that team. We talked about him. Avery Bradley was on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Caruso is inexplicable how we don't up the bag for Caruso. And we
Yep.
let your Bulls get him.
No, I got him.
He was 25 when we won that championship.
Yep.
Okay. We talked about JaVale. Markeith Morris was on this team.
Yep.
Okay. Where's Keith at now? He was over there with them.
Well, you got Marcus at LA at the Clippers.
Yeah.
Marcus at the Clippers. I ain't sure if Keith was if he with the Heat still or not. I know he was with the Heat last year, I think.
He Brooklyn.
He Brooklyn now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He Brooklyn. All right.
Okay.
THT was on the 19 then. Okay.
He's with the number one team in the West. The number one team in the West. I just want to put that out there.
But you get my point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, that next year, we still had Caldwell Pope, but he was one of them people who got blasted when we lost in the first round to the Suns and everything. He's one of them people that got scapegoated.
Yep.
Okay. We had Andre Drummond. Somehow that didn't fit. That didn't fit though.
Right.
That didn't fit somehow. Even though supposedly they always telling me LeBron can make it fit. Anybody can make it fit. LeBron make it fit.
Yep.
Marc Gasol was on this team. Okay. He's an advanced age, true enough. Okay. But he's 36. He's skilled. Okay. Wes Matthews on this team. He was 34 years old at the time. But Montrezl Harrell, that's the one.
Trez.
Coming off of a 6th man of the year, if I'm not mistaken.
Believe that's right. Because the Clippers wouldn't give him the bag, so he went next door.
Coming off of a 6th man of the year. We get that man. And what goes awry is Anthony Davis gets hurt in the Sun series. And instead of saying, let's keep Trez Harrell going into next year. Let's lock up Caruso, a perimeter guard, perimeter defender, a fan favorite.
Yep. Very much so.
Dennis Schroeder, folks were on his ass. But they gave you 15. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they said, fuck it, let's make some moves. Let's appease these folks.
Mm-hmm.
When it's your star player, they say Bron had an injury that was lingering. Okay. But Anthony Davis went down in the damn Sun series.
Mm-hmm.
And Bron, and you snapped on him. I remember you. Bron checked the back. Yeah.
He quit. He tucked it in. I'm always stand by that.
But Pelinka said, "Oh, well, let me." No.
It's amazing to me because there's 3 of the top 75 on that squad, and they're down there with the Rockets. The San Antonio Spurs, who many have felt were going to tank for Wembanyama.
Coming into the season, motherfucker was telling me Utah was gonna tank.
They ain't tanking.
Hey, and tell you this was gonna hurt my heart.
Go ahead.
The most when that draft roll around.
Mm.
I'm gonna have this god awful record, and I ain't gonna have a first round pick to first.
Nope. Ain't that something? I don't even know who your trade rights, who the rights are, the who or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know if it's like New Orleans or this year or somebody the year, but that's the thing, and it's a disservice to all of LA because usually y'all make the right moves. Darvin Ham could be the right guy, but unfortunately, and this is gonna be the real kicker. This is the thing I think about. just like I said earlier, Darvin could sit here, struggle with this team, go through it. Let's just say he's out the door in a year and a half, 2 years. They say, Darvin, you just not it. Whoop de whoop. And then Darvin goes somewhere with an upstart team, kind of like Chauncey did, with some youth and some guys that will be willing to hear Darvin Ham's message. May not be MVPs, but he's solid across the board and freaking just start killing it. Man, do you understand that at that point, that's when Jenny needs to look at selling the team to Ballmer. She needs to just sell it to Ballmer. Let Ballmer own all of it. Just call him up. Just say, look, I see what you're doing over there. You ain't got to move. You ain't got to build nothing new. You ain't got to do nothing new. They could swap. They could be like the Jets and the Giants. They just do home here. One team at home, one team away.
He got no money on both.
Just sell it to Ballmer.
He got no money on them.
I'm on both squads, man.
America, y'all chime in. Send a word of sympathy to your homeboy first. I need it. I need it. I know I've had a great run with the Lakers.
I'm sick of it.
Okay. During my time as a Laker fan, I've gotten 6 rings. This year is not one of those fucking years. Put it on so.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?